What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at Neverwinter's created character. Now, Neverwinter was actually created by Cryptic Studios, same guys who create Star Trek Online, Cities of Heroes, Cities of Villains, as well as Champions Online. So I definitely expect a lot from these guys. I expect them to go ahead and come with the thunder. So needless to say, I really do enjoy what they bring to the table. So let's go ahead and check it out right here, right now. First thing, this is a Dungeons and Dragons themed game. So with that, you have plenty of races, and each individual race has their own particular sets of ability scores as well as abilities in general here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the races right here. We got half orcs. Here's a half orc male. Here's a half orc female. We also have humans. Here's a human female. Here is a human male. We have elves. This is an elven male. Here's an elven female. We have half-elves. Here is a half-elf female and a male half-elf. We have a dwarf. Here is a male dwarf. Here is a female dwarf. Love the curves of a female dwarf. I'm just saying, I've always have. Here is a halfling. Here's a female halfling. Here is a male halfling. Here is a tiefling. This is a male tiefling. Here is a female tiefling. And then you have one race over here that we don't know what it is. I'm thinking that will be the actual Drow race. I do know for a fact that if you want to have a Drow race open up from the very beginning, you have to go ahead and purchase it by purchasing the Founders Pack. So if you want a Drow, that's what you got to do. So let's go ahead and continue. So we're going to go ahead and dig deep here. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and choose a Elven female. Now this is actually a wood elf female, so that's, you know, I gotta go ahead and mention that. Hold on a second. The reason why I'm mentioning that is because there's a lot of elves actually around there. There's the high elves, there's the more gray elves, there's the wood elves, there's the, you know, dark elves. There's all kinds of different elves around the world here. So I wanted to go ahead and just kind of regulate that. These are actual wood elves. So we click on continue, and then we go ahead and check out the different classes that are available within the game. So you have the control wizard, you have the devoted cleric, you have the trickster rogue, you have the great weapons fighter, and then you have the guardian fighter. Last but not least, you have a class that has not been revealed. If I had to guess, I would guess that it's going to be a ranger. I'm not sure, but I'm just going ahead and kind of speculating right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at each individual class. Now, the Guardian Fighter is basically a fighter who chooses to have a one-handed weapon with a shield. So this one actually works out pretty well. You have a couple of things down here, such as guard, enforced threat, fighter's recovery, and dungeoneering. So basically what this does is that this is basically what he is that he's a tank. He is a character that is designed directly for tanking, and dungeoneering is basically another type of like skill where they can go ahead and, like, because they're in dungeons, they kind of get like a bonus as well as like a ability to do different things within dungeons that other players can't do. So that's just something I wanted to make mention of. This one is a great weapons fighter. Imagine great weapons fighters like the typical dwarves or even some paladins who only choose a long-handed, two-handed weapon, like a sword, where a dwarf would go ahead and choose like a two-handed axe. You know, you have my axe. Anyway, so this one also has dungeoneering, as well as some things like advanced steel, sprint, and what is it? Punishing charge. So that's basically 3 different attacks that they may have. So it's actually pretty cool. The character does look pretty cool right there. A control wizard. A control wizard is basically a regular wizard. I know it's called a control wizard, but it's really a regular wizard. This wizard has magic missile, chill strike, arcane singularity, and arcana as her kind of like, basically what she can do is she can go to different places that have to do with, like, you know, arcane magic, and she can go ahead and interact with them. They are actually within dungeons, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing those things. Chill Strike is actually pretty cool here, as well as Magic Missile. I do believe that she has a chill beam or some sort like that will freeze the characters. Like, what it does is it'll actually damage and slow the characters, but if you leave it on them for more than 5 seconds, it'll actually freeze the actual characters that you're fighting against. I thought that was awesome, so that's definitely a good move there. Devoted Cleric. Basically, long story short, she's a cleric. She's devoted. She's a devoted cleric. She is based on deep in her religion. She has moves like Flame Strike, Healing Word, and Astral Charge. This character actually does look pretty cool, as well as her weapon. I'm going to go here and go back. As she moves it, notice the bottom of the weapon kind of swings back and forth. That is something I'm definitely not used to seeing. I'm assuming that's, you know, something where she channels her faith into, and thus she is able to go ahead and project whatever spell that she desires. So I think that's pretty cool right there. Last, of course, she's the healer character. Last but not least, you have the Trickster Rogue, who's essentially a rogue. I don't know why they call it Trickster, but she is a rogue. There you go. She has stealth. She has the bait and switch, where she can switch and then leave a bait. I don't know. Bloodbath, as well as thievery. So that is definitely something that thievery is basically someone who can go ahead and steal different things from different areas. I still have to look like for those last particular things like thievery, religion, arcana, and dungeons. I still have to look a little deeper into that because I'm not 100% sure exactly what they do. But yeah, I'm assuming that if this is the ranger, the ability you would get will be foraging, which means to find different things like food and stuff like that when you're in the wild. So there you go. I'm hoping that's the ranger because my wife loves rangers. She likes the pet aspect of the ranger as well as the whatever. But in this game here, I believe you can get pets no matter what class you are. And anyway, keep on going. You got to buy them late. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and choose the Voted Cleric for this one. You know what? Change of plans. There. The reason why is because I believe that we have to choose like her appearance. I'm not really sure if her appearance actually looks towards me or not. So now we have this character here, and we got to choose her ability scores. Now, when it comes down to it, you can tell which one is the better for hers because of the fact that the purple one will be well, purple, and that is her most primary ability score right there. So as you see here, as a control wizard, your primary ability is intelligence. As you see, it's purple, like I said. Your secondary is wisdom and charisma. So at the bottom here, you'll see like racial ability bonus. You get to choose from. On the right hand side, you have dexterity +2 and intelligence +2, as well as on the right hand side. Here's the left hand. On the right hand side, you have +2 dexterity and +2 wisdom. So this one is actually will be good for mages right here. Now, you want your 20 to be the highest score out of all of them. That's pretty much how AD&D works. The better score your primary ability score is, the better off your character will be. Stronger spells will be, etc., etc., etc. So that's how that works. So you go ahead and choose now. You choose your appearance. Okay. So when you choose your appearance, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. This is how the character looks. Remember, this is an elf, so we're going to go ahead and see if there's any kind of elven exclusive features that we can go ahead and mess around with. So you got hairs. This is pretty much a preset. So you can go ahead and choose the high elf look, like such as this, or you can go ahead and go to wood elf look, such as this. So there you go. Or Chinese elf, like this. We're going to choose the Chinese elf. So there you go. The first one here is the head shape. So you get to go ahead and choose like what kind of head shape you want. Flat, wide. And it's not too much difference here, but whatever's whatever. You get to choose different types of hair. You got this one is braided. I'm assuming the braid is, let's go ahead and remove the armor here. I'm sure the guys would love this one. So the braids are right there. Let's get her looking at us again. So different hairstyles right here that you can choose from. Let's go ahead back to eyes. These are different eyes. You can go and do the blind elf or the natural, or you can go ahead and have one eye blinded or both eyes hurt. You know, some things like that. So it actually does work out. And of course, you can change the color to whatever you want. I'm gonna leave it purple because I do like the purple eyes. And then you also have eyebrows. You can make them some bitches extra bushy, or you can go ahead and give her, you know, nice relaxed eyebrows, or just fine, or whatever it is. Complexion. You can go ahead and choose whatever you want, from cute, young, fair, purty, mature, MILF, rough, rugged, old bitch, and elderly. So it's actually interesting here. Now right here is also a spot where you go ahead and choose a skin tone. So you can go ahead and choose whatever skin tone you want. Oh, I like the way her skin contrasts with her eyes, so I'll go ahead and do that one for now. So then you have also, you could go ahead and modify some things here with tattoos. You can go ahead and make it light makeup, or regular makeup, or heavy makeup, or whatever you want, or regular tattoos if you want to do it like that. You can also change the color of tattoos, so I can go ahead and change the color of tattoos to, let's see if that'll actually, might not work on the skin. Yeah, it will. So I can change it, you know, different tattoos or whatever I want to do. There's plenty of tattoos to choose from. So there you go. Hit the old gothic look or whatever. Scars. I can go ahead and choose a scar, get a scar on her left cheek, or right cheek, a scar around her nose. I can get her whole right eye cut, her left eye cut, or whatever. And then right here, you get to choose her head size to make it a big head, small head, or whatever's there. Then right here, you have a choose between her body right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out right here. Giggity. You get to go ahead and choose a toned elf, heavyset elf, or slim elf, no matter what you want to do. Last but not least, you get to choose her breast size. That's great, always great. Big or small, whatever your heart desires. So you get to actually choose her nail size too. So there you go. So yeah, so for the ladies who like, you know, a little bit of nails, you know, with the character, you get to do that. I think that's actually pretty cool because I know a lot of ladies who would do that. You get some all orange bulk here, right here. Put some muscles on your character's body for the love of goodness. And then you got right here, longer hands right there. Now this is what I'm known for Cryptic. This is what Cryptic is known for doing. They'll go ahead and definitely go ahead and take care of that area right there. So the only problem I have with this is there's no booty size. Where can I go ahead and give a little bit of extra ta-dunk? I'm just saying. Let's see, waist. No? Okay. Waist depth. No. Oh, come on. No, the dunk. Oh, okay. You know, black man. A black man we like is a booty. But anyway, keep on going. So that's it right there. So after that, you keep on going. Now this is actually the cool part in terms of what I gotta say, because and this is the area here where you get to choose between your character origins, your deity affiliation, and things of that nature. Now, as I understand it, they have no effect on the gameplay, but it's just for people who like to, you know, who likes to do things like this. Like my boys, we like to do things like this, so we can't wait to jump in this shit. Wow. So you got places that are very familiar. Neverwinter. You also have Waterdeep, the Moonshade Isles rather. This Moonshade Isles in the Forgotten Realms story is the area where King Tristan and Queen Robin were at with their daughter Alicia. You might not remember that, but they are. Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, Neverwinter is in the game. I never could pronounce that. AIM or whatever. Dragon's Coast, Cormier, places that if you are a big fan of the Dungeons & Dragons storyline, especially Forgotten Realms, you know what to expect. You know what these places are. So definitely is the North Dark. So that you got plenty of places that you can go ahead and say I belong there. And then just going back to someplace else, go to Moonshine Isles for example. I can go ahead down here and choose exactly from the Moonshine Isles where I come from. So I can go from Fork Village, the Northlander. Northlander Warrior, you know, different things that I can go ahead and choose from. Just like I can go and choose from Baldur's Gate, I can be a worldly swashbuckler or a refugee, you know, different things that I can choose from just to go ahead and kind of modify my backstory if I want to. Last but not least is the DLT affiliations now. Now, a lot of people know, for me, in particularly in real life, I'm very religious. So, what I do here is I can go ahead and choose the DLT that I see fit. Torm is definitely a DLT I remember from back in the day. Salon is another one. A goddess of the moon, I believe who she is. Tempest, you know, definitely a good amount of you know, familiar deities here from the old school games as well as from the old school stories. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose Torm right here. And then here's the last part where you get to go ahead and say, okay, this is everything that your character is. Do you want to begin your adventure? Don't forget to give the bitch a name. So you got Control Wizard, you got Wood Elf, you got Dragon's Coast. That's where I come from. I was a plucky pirate. I apparently chose that. I don't remember choosing that, but I don't remember choosing anything. So there you go. I'm going to click that. The last thing I'm going to click on was that. I am a Tormite. Basically, you know, Torm is the god, deity I serve. And then I can go ahead and write a biography, you know, born in... So there you go. Last but not least, I can go ahead and add a character name here. Now, I definitely suggest that everyone, instead of doing like a first name only thing, get a last name going on there, you know? There you go, you know? Oh, wait, she's an elf. There you go, you know? Or whatever. You know, I'm not sure if I spelled Dweller right, but you get the idea. So, I mean, that's pretty much it, long and short of it here. So let's go ahead back some, and let's go ahead and click on a male character here. Click on the male halfling here. Correction, we're going to click on a tiefling. The reason why is because, like, tieflings have extra things here that we are not used to seeing here, like horns. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and see how what tiefling would look like and see how we can modify the horns or whatever here. So, okay, we're going to customize. I'm going to bring it closer. Here's for ladies. There you go, ladies. Bada bing. Bada bing. So, let's see here. Horns. Okay, so everything looks like it's pretty much the same thing here. Get to choose your own horns. Okay, I just want to find that out. What about hair? Hair pretty much looks like the regular hair here. However, I do see facial hair here. Cannot customize because of the race. Okay, so that's actually not bad at all. So, okay, that works out. Let's go ahead and go back to another male character here. We'll choose halfling. Here's a halfling trickster rogue here. And you got different, he looked like the guy from Bully. So anyway, so you got here, let's see, it's facial hair here, some mutton chops, some short mutton chops. So, I mean, there's not too much here in terms of this character here. Plenty here to choose from, but nothing exclusive, you know? So, okay. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and check out some dwarves. So, dwarves are always really cool fighters. We're going to clerics too, because there are some dwarven clerics out there. Alright. Sorry, I can't do a successful character if I got such crappy ability scores. So right here, you get to go ahead and see. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Some great beards here that are known when it comes down to for dwarven, you know. So for those who really like dwarves, there you go. Facial hair, so you can go ahead and get the stubble on, or you can go ahead and get your full dwarven beard on. You know, you can do that. You can do that. So it actually works out pretty well. Complexion, whatever. You got that big nose that you know for a dwarf. They can smell so good. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for now. Those are pretty much what we're going to go through in terms of characters. Stay tuned to this channel for some gameplay, things of that nature, because I'm definitely going to go ahead and dig deep into this game and find out what it do. You guys have a good night.